Today we're going to be learning some basic spreadsheet operations. We're going to be using the program Microsoft Excel. And our objective for this lesson is just to identify parts of a spreadsheet and perform basic operations or functions in a spreadsheet program. This is a part of our digital literacy continuum. And we will just be going over the layout of spreadsheet programs in general, and in this case again we're going to be using Microsoft Excel. I'll be introducing you to some basic vocabulary used in all spreadsheet programs and showing you how to do some simple operations and functions in them. Towards the end of the video, I will start you on a student lesson that you can do with your students. You can download the directions for the student lesson here. It's a mystery picture, and the students will have a lot of fun with that. So let's get started. First, you go to Excel. It is a Microsoft Office program, and you'll see here they have different tabs across the top. Right now we are in the Home tab. They have an Insert tab, a Page Layout tab, but for today we're going to be staying in the Home tab. And a lot of the features are very similar to Microsoft Word or Microsoft PowerPoint. So a lot of the functions and a lot of the operations that you use for those programs, you can carry on over to this program. So the first thing that I want you to notice is that they have these boxes here, and these boxes are called cells. Along the top, the letters represent the columns and the numbers are the rows. So for right now, cell E11 is highlighted. You can tell because the letter E and the row 11 are highlighted. If I wanted you to click on C10, you would go to column C and row 10. Click on there, and again you will see them highlighted. You can change the size of columns by just clicking and dragging it back and forth to whatever desired size you want. Same thing with the rows. You can click and drag the row to make it longer or shorter. And in the student lesson, in the mystery picture directions, actually the first thing you do is manipulate the size of the columns. So let's go ahead and get started with that. The directions say to highlight rows A through U. So you're just going to click on letter A, click and hold, and drag all the way until you get to column U. And the directions say to right click using your mouse and change the column width to 5. You're also going to manipulate the row height. So for that, you are going to click and drag all the way up to row 18. That's what the directions say. You're going to right click and change the row height to 25. So now, when you click out, you'll see that the cells look more like a grid. The third part of our mystery picture directions in Microsoft Excel is to type your name and number and date, which is what a lot of teachers ask their students to do. So the directions say to type the name in A1. So I'm going to go ahead and think of a student's name, Johnny, and number in F1. So this student's number is 28, and the date in J1, November 30th, 2014. And the next part of the directions is asking the students to fill colors in certain cells on the screen. So the first thing that they ask you to do is click on cell L2, so I'm going to find column L, row 2, and fill it in with black. Now, if you see in the Home tab, you'll see a paint bucket, and right now it says the color that the bucket is pink. And in order to change that, you just click on the arrow and you'll see these different colors here. The directions say to do it in black, and that's how you change the color for that. The next part of the directions says to fill in M2. Oh, I colored K. I actually accidentally colored in the wrong cell, so in order to change that, you could go back to the fill button and put no fill, and click on the right one and fill it up with black. And we're also supposed to click and fill M2 with black. The next part says to fill in L3 and M3 in pink. So just like how you highlighted multiple rows and columns, you could highlight multiple cells by clicking and dragging. And you will go to the fill bucket and select pink. Now pink is not a part of the colors that are here. So you can just click on more colors and choose whatever shade of pink you would like, and I'm going to go with this one. And there you go. So the rest of the lesson just pretty much explains or just directs the students to fill in certain cells with different colors, and there will be a mystery picture. Good luck with that lesson, and thank you for watching my video.